Hey, what's cooking, good looking? This is your favorite border boy, HOLDME, and I'm back at playing Hytale. This time, I think I'm gonna gather some more resources and test out the iron tools that we made in the last log. And I still don't have a plan, but I just want to get stuff to make the rest of the benches. And maybe if I feel like it, I'll at some point make the shed for the benches. Um, and yeah, we'll see if we can squeeze that in. Also, I might speed up that part, but I'm not sure, so let's just get to it. Um, oh, also, I am... I'm gonna be using my mouse. I got this mouse from Amazon. It's from Keychron. I don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty cool. I like it. And I also got this keyboard from Keychron as well. I don't know if you can see it or not. But it's pretty cool. It's like an old keyboard, but it's wireless. And I like the feel of the keys. I got the keys that are called red switch keys, and there's like two others or maybe even more, but I saw that there was like a red switch option, brown switch, and white switch, I think. But the red switch is simply like you just press the keys as like an old keyboard, and it doesn't click, but the brown switch does click. And although it kind of clicks, look, I don't know if you can hear that. I'm kind of pressing it a bit hard. But yeah, it doesn't click per se like the brown switch would. Oh, and it kind of lights up when you can customize the lights and stuff, but yeah, I set it to this light setting where it kind of drags the LED towards wherever the furthest is the key away from. So if I hit the A key, it'll make the LEDs go from A towards the number pad. I don't know if you can see that, but... And if I click enter, then it'll go the other way around. Anyways, I'm not trying to show off, I'm just very happy with these and thought you might like them. They're not that pricey. I think I got a good deal out of them. The keyboard was had a discount, and it's super heavy, so it feels very sturdy and has a good feel to it. Feels like a nice quality keyboard. And although I've been using Mac OS or just Apple products since I was like 14 years old, I think. Like, I love my computers, like all the computers I've had. And oh, it's almost nighttime. Anyways, yeah, I like all the computers I've had. And I've tried the Magic keyboard and the Magic mouse, and the keyboard is cool. It's fine. But the Magic mouse, I don't really like. It's whatever. And the only thing I haven't really used is like the trackpad, like the little square thing that is separate from the computer. It's kind of like a mouse, but it's just a trackpad. I haven't used that. And I do love my trackpad from my computer. Oh, Jesus. The glitch is still here. I can't believe they haven't fixed that. Anyways. Okay, here's the window. So I think Okay, cool. Oh, so yeah, I bought these because, I mean, gamers use them for a reason. So far so good. And okay, let's just go ahead and try to get those resources. And I just want to test out the tools. I think, okay. Repair kit? Okay. Okay, we'll leave those there, cooking. And we don't have anything here. Okay. I was actually gonna buy a computer today in OfferUp. Oh damn, dude. Cool. Okay, that was easier. So yeah, I was gonna buy a computer today on OfferUp. It was like really good specs. And it was fairly cheap, honestly. And the computer I have right now, I actually got it from OfferUp at a very good deal as well. And I've had it for 2 years maybe, and it just works great. Like I've never had an issue so far, except for right now that I'm using OBS. It takes a lot of CPU like to record at the same time that you're playing. So since I never really recorded anything, I mean I used QuickTime to record some stuff on the screen that I kind of needed to. But never something like this. Like I was never recording my gameplays or whatever. So now that I'm doing that, I notice the lag that it generates while using both programs. So yeah, I'm now like trying to get a new computer, and I was just gonna wait a little bit to buy it from the Apple Store. But I saw this one on OfferUp, and it was like a very good deal. It had like very good specs, and. 'Cause, 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 I think actually this is my first time having an issue with people on OfferUp. Most people are fairly nice and they're not like trying to scam you. And this guy did try to scam me. He said that his name was Matt, I think. I'm not sure, maybe he was just making that name up, but I asked him like plenty of times, like what the specs were, if the computer had any issues, and if it was okay if I tested it. And once there, I checked the specs and there were like base specs. And I was like, hey, what's going on here? And he just made some bogus ass excuse. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, sorry, boss. And I'm like, okay, dude, whatever. But yeah, I mean, just whenever you buy stuff like that, just make sure it's from a good source and make sure to check whatever you buy twice and like check it right there, and never feel pressured to buy the thing that you're wanting to buy. Because he actually tried to sell it to me. He was like, oh, is that gonna be a problem? And I'm like, well, of course it's gonna be a problem. Like, you're basically selling or trying to sell me something that you lied about. So that kind of, it didn't tick me off because it's like, okay, it's just a scammer or someone that's trying to make a quick buck. But yeah, most people that do that, I mean, maybe he was genuinely confused, but I don't think so. And it's whatever, like ultimately I think it comes to your own responsibility when you're buying stuff, like used things in the internet. Unless it's from somewhere like eBay or like, cause those are more reputable places to buy stuff, and you have like some kind of warranty, unless the buyer specifies that they're selling whatever they're selling as is. Like you have a backup. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait, my cat wants to go up the... Okay. Sup, kitty? He wants to go to sleep. Okay. So yeah, just be careful when buying stuff like that. Just make sure that you're buying something. Like you can almost never tell because someone can just sell you something that was, I don't know, dropped a couple times or was in a harsh environment. But again, it's the first time that this has happened to me. And I mean, I'm not dumb. So So nice try, buddy, but I'm not someone you can fool easily. And the reason I'm bringing this up, it's not because I'm salty or anything, because again, people generally just operate based on their own interests. Like, not all people, but I mean, actually most people do. I'd say like more than 90% of people. It's just an assumption, of course. I can't really tell for sure how many percentage of people actually operate this way. But in one way or another, people just always do whatever is best for them. And as for me, like, of course, I will act upon my own interests as well. But I usually just try to have a win-win situation where I'll make like the dialogue or a negotiation in a certain way that's beneficial to both parties. And it's not with just, well, it's like with negotiation in general, and it's not just like for business, but just in life. Like, I sometimes I'll lay out like options for people so they can have like options, I guess. You know, like, hey, so I don't know, let's say something as simple as that, as buying a computer from OfferUp. I'll lay the options such as you want to buy it, or you cannot buy it if you don't want it. But most people will try to be like this guy and will like, oh, well, is that gonna be a problem? And I'm like, like, and I tried using like an analogy for that. Like, I came up with one, and it's like, let's say you're buying a car, right? So you pull up to the dealership or whoever's selling the car, and beforehand the person told you that the car was the premium version. You know how cars have different tiers, where there's like the low end tier or the basic tier, to put it lightly, where the car has like regular seats with I'm not sure how to say that, but it's just like regular seats, right? And then there's like the medium version and then the premium version, and the premium version usually has like leather seats and a good sound system, and like, I mean, most cars will have that nowadays, like a good sound system and like the like the touch screen or whatever, or like a little screen. Oh shoot. But the better, like the more premium the tier is, like you'll have better or nicer stuff. Like maybe the engine is better, so the car is faster. So what I'm trying to say is that, let's say you go to a dealership and then beforehand, like, you make all these plans to go and see the car, and once you get to the place, the dealer's like, oh, well, this is the car, and the car's like the basic tier and you wanted the premium tier, and they already set like a price for it. So you were kind of like excited for it, and you made time, you carved time out of your day to go and check that, because people's time is valuable, and that's one thing I don't like to do. I don't like to waste people's time. And although nobody's perfect and most people don't really mind that, it's just a reflection of who they are, and it's just an indicator of how they value their time. Or maybe they're just like shitty people, right? But still, it's kind of the same. Like if they're terrible people, then they don't care about their time, and in consequence, they'll not care about your time either. So, and again, I'm not trying to like be salty here or like sound all butthurt. But if this helps you like navigate the world better, then cool. I've learned a lot of stuff the hard way, and sometimes you don't really have to. A lot of people say you gotta work hard, you gotta learn the hard way, and it's like, not really. I mean, there's some hard work that you gotta do, but then again, hard work is basically relative for... Oh. Let's see how much we got. 39? Yeah, 39 iron. That's pretty good. And the sword is helping us a lot because now I'll kill mobs faster and I won't take much damage, but I haven't seen like one of those toads. So yeah, you don't really have to learn the hard way, but you do have to be informed, or you can learn through other people's experiences and mistakes, and sometimes it won't click until it happens to you. But if you're smart about it, you can actually just overwrite that and have that like have that knowledge and apply it to your own life. But yeah, and even the smartest people will get played sometimes. Actually, sometimes even people who are like very smart are more prone to that, because sometimes, and I'm saying this because like I don't think I'm a genius or anything. Maybe I am, I'm not sure. A lot of people tell me I'm smart. And I don't have more torches. Okay, let's go back and get some torches and save. all the stuff that we've gotten so far. Oh, there's an iron here. But yeah, sometimes smart people are more prone to like being messed with, because you'll have a worldview that is like, oh well, if I try to be a good person, then by default you think most people will try to have that same mentality. And if you're one of those persons, sorry to break it to you, but not all people think that way, sadly. And this is not like, I'm not trying to be like doomy or like negative in the sense that you become someone that's like over cynical, but yeah, just be wary that people, or not most people, have the best intentions for you in their mind. And again, I've learned that the hard way. Like, people have messed with me so many times, and I've given the benefit of the doubt to so many people. I've given second chances and thought people they might be different now, or like after the fact that they wronged me. And a lot of people don't really change, and it's kind of sad, and that's why sometimes you gotta let go. That's why the whole thing, Hold Me, Let Go, it's about, and I think I mean, in one of my earlier videos, I did mention that, why Hold Me, Let Go, and it's pretty much because, I've learned to hold on to things that are very dear to me and that actually bring a net positive to my life. And I've also had to learn how to let go of stuff that's no longer benefiting me. And there's this meme, it just came to my mind right now. Where's the exit? I'm lost again. But yeah, there's like a meme where there's like some guy that's holding onto like a rope, and the rope is hurting his hand, or well, it's just a hand, right? I can't know if it's a guy or a girl, but it's just a hand holding onto a rope, and it says sometimes it's better to let go than to hold on to things that you thought you had to hold on to. And he's holding onto the rope, and his hand is like almost bleeding, or you know when you grab a rope and you like pull so hard that your hand gets like a rash, or just turns red, pulling so hard or holding onto it. But then if you let go of the rope, that you thought you had to hold on to, then you just find that it was better that way, and now your hand is like in relief because you're no longer holding on to whatever it is that was harming you. So again, like, I've gotten to a mental point where it's not that I don't mind, like, and I mean, you shouldn't really be pissed about stuff like that. And maybe it's just me because I think sometimes I'm still a bit hard on myself, where I take ownership of stuff that sometimes I don't even have to take ownership of. But I just don't like making excuses. It's like when, let's say, you are trying to get somewhere and you have a date or something, an appointment, and Jesus, a lot of rats. So yeah, let's say that you're trying to make it to an appointment or a date or whatever, and I don't know, you set the time for the date or appointment at 5 p.m. I don't know. Jeez, I'm very lost. Whoa! Yeah, we're way off base here. I think I'm gonna just follow the house. Tiny a toad, no way. No, no sir. Not today. He can't get here, can he? That would be crazy. No, my bow broke. Yeah. I don't think I can go about and kill him right now because a spider den. Okay, so yeah, back to the thing I was saying. Like, let's say you're trying to make it to an appointment and it was set for 5 p.m. and you get there at 5:30 and you're like, oh, it's you know, traffic was like super heavy today and that's why I'm late. And it's okay, like I'm not saying like shit happens, right? But I think I'll just dig my way up. Can I take these? No. Okay. Jesus. Oh, so yeah, like it's okay. Like if you're late somewhere, shit happens, right? But if you really want to be somewhere and be true to your word and like you want to make it on time, the best way to do that is just be early. Like account for the time that you might need in order to get through traffic. Jeez. Don't have any more torches. And again, let's say you have a meeting at 5 p.m. So if you have to get there at 4 p.m. and just wait in the car a little bit in order to make it at the right time, then do it. I think that's better than just wasting somebody's time. But again, not all people think that way, sadly. But the people who actually matter will take notice onto that, and they'll be able to tell that okay, we made it, but now I'm like super far away from the tiny marble house. Ooh, what's this? Essence. Oh yeah, I think we got this before. It's unclear whether creatures of the void produce this essence or if its presence is required to sustain their existence. What can be said for certain is that the two are inextricably bound. Ooh. What are those? Oh shoot. Void crawler discovered? I mean, he pushed me like super far away, but the damage wasn't that bad. So wait, where am I? Okay. Wow, we did made it a little bit far into the cave right now. I'm gonna do a little bit of research and find if I can do like signs. Oh shoot, there was a bear. I didn't see it. Please don't kill me. Wait, I'm feeling brave. Okay, never mind. You can't get over here, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're good. So yeah, just extreme ownership, extreme accountability. It's kind of like saying everything's your fault, even traffic. And despite it's not really your fault, the reason that the fact that you didn't account for that to happen is kind of your fault. So again, you don't have to, I mean, it depends on what your goals are, but the right people that actually take notice on this kind of stuff will help you get to a place where you want to be. because that just signals that you're someone who's reliable, trustworthy, and you keep your word. And nowadays, sometimes the bar is so low that just keeping your word is enough to like stand out over a bunch of people. So yeah, oh, so yeah, just try to be, I mean, do you, right? At the end of the day, everyone will do ultimately whatever they feel best for themselves. So definitely do you, but if oh cool, let's make that iron short bowl. I think I need iron. How much iron did it say? 6, okay. And then 2 light leathers and then scraps. But yeah. And also, you don't even have to do it for anyone. Like, you don't have to be like someone who's trustworthy just to show other people that you are. Like, just do it for yourself, and you'll live like a very peaceful life, in the sense that you won't feel like guilt or shame of doing wrong to people. And there's people who really don't care, and they just go about their life trying to ruin other people's lives. And ultimately, it's just like a projection of their own situation. And even for those people, I kind of feel bad. Like, it's like, damn, maybe they had like a harsh upbringing. Maybe, they had trouble at home when they were growing up, and they never grew out of it. And it's sad. It's sad because whenever you're someone that's empathetic, you kind of want to help them, but you can't really help much if someone doesn't want to be helped. And I've learned that the hard way too. You can't make people do things. They have to want to be better for themselves. Crude arrow? Oh, maybe I can make iron arrows? So yeah, the best way you can go about that is just leading by example. And you can throw breadcrumbs here and there. And see if they bite, per se. Not like in a bad sense, but like, you get me, like... I'm really into like breathing exercises, like diaphragmatic breathing, and it's like body breathing. It's not only in your diaphragm, but like if you're curious about that, like I learned about this through the Wim Hof method, and there's videos in YouTube where you can find out about this, and I did mention about the breathing in some of my videos, I think, yeah. But sometimes people will ask me like, how do you stay so calm in stressful situations? And right now I'm picturing that video I saw on X where it's like there's a video with that exact same caption. It's like, how do you stay calm in stressful situations? And it's like a video of Crash Bandicoot, and you know when Crash Bandicoot you kind of have to like just move forward and just jump and avoid obstacles and just try to make your way through the level without losing. And it's kind of like that, like just you gotta learn from somewhere, and video games are, in moderation or in like if used properly, they'll make your brain different, but you also have to pair it up with stuff like exercise. Breathing is something that helps me a lot. Just stay grounded, and it'll just make your mind work better. You can like see things very clearly in your head, you know, like say you want to plan something out, and sometimes you don't know even where to start, but if you start doing the breathing, you'll eventually start getting those answers. I need more wood, I think. So yeah. If you're having trouble letting go, or well, yeah, that includes letting go, right? Like if you have like certain habits that you want to change, or you're just going about life and you don't know what to do. Nowadays you have AI, right? And you can like just ask AI, and sometimes it'll come up with weird answers, so you gotta be very critical about that. Like, you have to like think for yourself actually. So like although AI is like almost always right, just have some good discernment and don't always go full into AI and think that's gonna solve all your life. But it's pretty good. I mean, I've used it for a lot of situations, and surprisingly enough, it's worked in my favor. And I use Grok. I've tried most AIs, and that's the one that I like best. Cool, we're getting somewhere. Let's go try and use the iron hatchet because we need some wood. And yeah, so if you're like stuck somewhere, try doing some research in YouTube or with AI, and listen to other people's experiences, and that'll just put you so much ahead. I lift this trunk because I've seen the trees grow again, and I kind of want to have them grow again so I don't have to go that far and get wood. Cool. Like with 4 or 3 hits? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 hits and you're chopping wood. So yeah, breathing exercises, and the reason I went into that was because like whenever I found about that, which was like maybe like 7 years ago, maybe 8 years ago, 7 or 8 years ago, I started doing that daily. And you get this crazy sensations in your body. And like I haven't found something that will give you that sensation. And that's not like I'm actively trying to find out or look for something to replace that. But yeah, it's just like, I'm not a doctor or like an expert in health or anything, but I've healed myself like from like from a cold or from a tummy ache or stuff like that. Like even if you cut yourself, by accident with something or whatever, by doing the breathing, you can just heal faster. And it's not perfect. It's not like you're gonna do a breathwork session and you're gonna instantly recover. It's not like a full restore on Pokemon. But kinda. I mean, it's pretty close. It helps with hangovers a lot. Like if you have like a really bad hangover, just do an hour of breathing session and wait. Yeah, I think that's enough. And you will be able to notice like the difference on how you feel. I really need to organize my chest. I'll do that offline. It's not that we need it right now. Let's see how these work, because if it's not cooked, you'll regain 5% health. But apparently if you cook it, it grants health regen 1 and health boost 1. Let's see. Oh, see, I'm a bit tired too, so maybe I'm like being a bit divergent with my thoughts, and but that's okay. I think I am being clear overall. But yeah, whenever I found out about the Wim Hof thing, I would go out with people and kind of look crazy, you know, like, hey, I found this, and like, you should do the breathing, and let's do breathing right now, and people would look at me like, what are you talking about? And it's okay, some people aren't ready for that. But that I'm just trying to tie that up with the fact that you can't make people do stuff. You can only just lead by example, throw breadcrumbs, and then someday it'll be like, hey, you're doing good. You look good, or I don't know, what's your secret? And then you're like, oh, I found this breathing exercise. pretty cool. It's called the Wim Hof method, and the Wim Hof method is basically like like this guy made a pretty good um, job of like condensing that or marketing that into something that was a bit more publicly digestible, but it's basically pranayama, and pranayama is like yoga, breathing exercises. So it's nothing like that's actually, some of it is like part of his own discovery, and I think it's how he found out that whenever you pair pranayama with cold exposure and just a healthy lifestyle, the benefits, and not only that, but also the mindset that you have is also a big factor. And people will sometimes say that it's like some woo-woo stuff, you know, like, oh, you believe in magic or whatever, and I kind of do in a certain sense. Not like, I'm not saying I'm a magician, but some of the stuff that I've learned and the way that I've applied it to my life, it just comes across as if it were magic. And yeah, your mindset is a huge part of the whole thing, because if you're like in a mindset where you think that something is not actually gonna help you, then it's not gonna help you at all. So you gotta keep an open mind and believe. And again, I'm no health expert, I'm no doctor, but I've learned this through experience, and throughout the years, I can just tell you that as far as my experience goes, and as far as other people that I've seen, either on the internet or just friends or people that I know have gone through this path, and it's helped them as well. Yeah. There's videos of some dude that had like this terrible disease, and it took him like 8 months of doing the Wim Hof method, and all of a sudden he no longer had that illness. And there's a lot of evidence of people who have gone through that. And for me, it's nothing short of inspiring. Like, I saw how it helped those people, and I'm thirsty. And I put it in practice, and I've seen how it's helped me, and I kind of want to tell everyone about it, but again, you can't make people do anything. I mean, you could, but like, not in a good way. And that's not cool, so don't do that. And that's another thing. Just let people live. That's one of the mottos that I also live by. Like, just do your own thing. Live your life and let other people live their own life. If people ask you for help, then help them. Just don't like put yourself in a position where if you're helping others, you stop actually taking care of yourself. And that doesn't mean you're being selfish. It just means that you want to fill your cup first, and then let the people around you benefit from the overflow. Because if you have like a cup and it's halfway filled and you start giving people a little bit of your cup, then you'll eventually end up with an empty cup. So make sure your cup is always overflowing, and then you can start helping people. So first, help yourself and get to a point where you can start helping other people. And it just feels great, honestly. Like, I've seen some of those videos where people like will go to a restaurant or some food chain or whatever, and they'll have a whole camera crew, or at least some camera guy, and it's like, oh, can I have 100 pizzas or whatever? Excuse me. And then the owner like kind of decides on peer pressure to like, I don't know, give him a discount or just help him out with that stuff. And it's good for marketing, definitely, but and I'm not putting down the fact that someone wants to do a good deed, and maybe by sharing it online that will inspire other people to do the same. But just don't do it because you want to be seen as someone who does that. You get what I'm saying? Like, do it genuinely because you want to and it comes from your heart, and not just because you want to like do it for the likes or whatever. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, well, again, everyone's gonna do whatever thinks is best for them. So I can just tell you to try and do stuff because you want to and not because you want something out of it, or because you want to be seen, or know. Ultimately, I think that kind of stuff, you know, where people are feeding, let's say, the hey look, there's our froggy friend. I can make a frog face. Stupid. Hey Froggy. We'll call him Frogger. So yeah. Just do you, man. Or whatever. You know what? We have plenty of stuff. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the shed. What is this though? Is it chalk or is it marble? It's chalk. We don't want chalk right now. Is this chalk too? Oops. This is marble. Cool. Maybe I'll speed this one up because it's kind of annoying, maybe. Not for me, but I don't know. Maybe you won't like watching me gather marble. Kinda easier with the iron pickaxe though. Anyways, yeah, I think I might just clear this floor. Or maybe 2 and then I'll come back. Oh. Oh, okay, I'm back. Yeah, so we got 505. I was going for 500, but I got 5 extra, so whatever. And while I was doing that, I thought that we could make the shed like right here. We just dig our way through this, but is that how the shovel works? It just hits random stuff? It's kind of weird. I don't particularly like that, but okay. No. This is getting annoying. Okay. So yeah, interesting day today. Cool. Well, the show is kind of weird. I don't really like it. But they're always updating the game, so maybe that will change. Hopefully. Maybe it's my computer. Oh no, wait. I was thinking about the sunset glitch. But yeah, maybe it's my computer. It's raining. So almost got a computer today. But I already told you what happened, so I think I'm gonna just buy a new one. Which is what I was planning on doing either way. But since I saw this, it was like a very good deal. And I've gotten like pretty good deals out of computers in the past. So that's why I wasn't that skeptical, because the price wasn't that crazy to where you would think it's an actual scam, you know? But it was, so. Oh well. Jeez. Churning through these. I think I might try that repair kit now. Let's do that. I'm curious as to how it works. You need 1 ingot, 1 leather, and 2 linen scraps. Okay. And then repair item. Okay. So I want to repair the iron pickaxe. Okay, well, I mean, that's kind of better than doing a whole iron pickaxe, but since it looks like it's like, like a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. Like, I wouldn't use this to repair like a crude pickaxe, you know what I'm saying? Okay. There's our lobster friend. I'm just winging it now. Like, I don't have I didn't have a plan for this. Okay. That works, I guess. This looks uneven. I don't like it. Okay, now I'm gonna start getting these things. To see how they look here. Like this, maybe? Maybe this here. And tanning rack over here. And this one here. Okay, we're getting somewhere. This here. door. And no. Oh. How did we make the door again? Okay, yeah. And windows. I wonder if this will look good, but let's just see, let's see. Oh, no. I guess. Yeah, it looks good. I think so. Okay. Oh, I never made torches. Let's do that. stop it. Oh, that I can't stop it. Cool. You just have to like press escape. Or wait, is it 10 times 4? That's why it just... Oh, maybe it was that. Duh. Okay. Anyways. I think I'm depleted. What? I can't put it here? Why? What's with that? That's kind of weird. No, that wasn't what I was going for. Oh well. Let's make some windows, door. Okay, I'm getting sleepy. That's why I kind of stopped talking. But I'm having a lot of fun. But I gotta go to... Oh no, wait. No. To the window. Okay. Oh, I ran out of windows. Wait. Okay. Time to sleep. Okay, I'm gonna finish closing this up. Very simple, but kind of cool, no? Okay, now I want to finish it. Oh no, sunset thing. I like tall ceilings, double ceiling. Cool. Very nice. I like it. No, I was up here. Maybe some tests. Is that a dog? Or is that the fox? I swear I could have heard a dog. I haven't seen a dog in Hytale. Oh, what's up, buddy? What you doing there? Well, what do we call him? Oh shoot, I almost fell. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm barely even talking. I'm tired. I'll continue tomorrow. Maybe some of this I'll speed it up. But yeah, we got some more iron ore. We got to use our iron tools. The shovel is not that cool. Don't use it. Well, but the rest is pretty cool. And we made this little shed for... Bro, come on. You can't be there. For our benches, and let me see if we can make some benches to put in there. Chest stove, copper ingot. I do have coppers, so let's do that one. And then farmer's workbench. I guess it doesn't need much, so let's do that. Armors, okay. Chest. Furniture, okay. And then let's make some copper. I'm gonna place these here. Oh. Okay, a little crowded, but it works. We need four copper or copper ingots. But it was fun. I think I got to vent a little, and at the same time I was venting, it was kind of like me trying to give advice, so I hope you found that useful. And chest stove, and what was the other one? Armor's workbench. Workbench tier 2, Savagers, and Alchemist workbench, and Arcanist. Okay, so requires workbench tier 2. Oh, that. Workbench tier 2, I need 30 copper ingots. Okay, so next log, I'll try to... Excuse... Oh, excuse me, sorry. Yeah, we'll try to get some copper ingot for that. Maybe... Oh, this is maxed out, so we don't need that. We don't need to max that out. Sorry. Oh, what happened? Oh wait, no. I think I'm gonna set the armor's workbench right beside the blacksmith window. copper iron helmet. Oh, cool. So maybe we'll do our iron armor next. And then thorium would be the next one. Thorium in that. I'll try to find out how to get that. And let's do, I think the furniture workbench should go on the other side up. And then the chest stove maybe here. Kinda looks better. And then we can put the furniture workbench here. Maybe here. I guess. Cool. It looks nice, I guess. I mean, I like it. But we still need space for 2 more. Okay, gotta go sleep. For 2 more of these workbenches. So we'll get to that in the next log. Just curious. Just 10% health. 15? Popcorn? Salt and corn? Where do you get those? Dough? Fish? Cheese. You wouldn't happen to have any cheese there, would you? Okay, this is kind of a lot. Any type of fruit? Okay, we can do these. And then any type of meat, this one too. And we have mushrooms as well. Vegetables? I don't know. What about this? Mushroom salad? Lettuce? Okay. Alright. Bro. I think he's tired. He doesn't even know. Whoa, what's that? It's a skeleton or whatever in the water. It's crazy. Seaweed or that's so weird. Anyways, check this out. 70 iron ingot. Alright. Well, we got definitely more resources. Looking kinda... bit better. Alrighty. Oh, I also I just had a haircut, and I think, I mean, it's not as wavy as the character, but it kind of looks similar. And I didn't even plan it. Like, this is just like my haircut that I've had for years. And this is how it looks when it's short. But yeah. Okay, whatever. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay as much as I enjoyed playing. If you like my videos, like and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. And I will be back soon for Log 03. I'm kind of getting in the groove here, so I can be more consistent, and I'll try to make different kind of videos, not just logs. But I'll do everything with due time. And yeah, again, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. I love you, and never let me go. Peace out.